Good evening, Chiefs Kingdom, and welcome to your ultimate NFL update, where we dive deep into the red and gold heartbeat of Kansas City football. I'm your host, bringing that fire and passion for the game we all love. Now imagine this, an offense that's built to explode like fireworks over Arrowhead. Chunk plays, big runs, receivers streaking downfield. But this season, it's been more like a dud sparkler, fizzling out when we needed the boom most. The Kansas City Chiefs are heading into their season finale against the Las Vegas Raiders with just 4 offensive touchdowns of 20-plus yards all year. 4, tied for dead last in the NFL. And somewhere, the ghost of Tyreek Hill is probably shaking his head on that frozen field. Can you believe it? Let that sink in, folks, because it's the story of a frustrating 2025 campaign, and we're unpacking it all right here. Let's kick things off with the main headline from this tough year. The Chiefs wrap up a disappointing 6-10 season this Sunday in Las Vegas against those heated rivals, the Raiders, with kickoff at 3:25 p.m. Central on CBS. No playoff implications. Kansas City was eliminated weeks ago, marking the first postseason miss since 2014, but pride's on the line in this AFC West clash. Offensive coordinator Matt Nagy didn't mince words this week, calling out the glaring weakness, a lack of explosive plays. The biggest thing with the run game is explosives, Nagy said. Something that we know we got to be better at. What and however you get to that point, scheme, player, when you call it everything combined, it just needs to be better. He's spot on. The Chiefs are just 3 runs of 20-plus yards, dead last in the league. Only one from a running back. Kareem Hunt's 33-yarder back in Week 5 against Jacksonville. The others? Patrick Mahomes' scramble and Xavier Worthy's end-around. On the passing side, it's been just as dry. Last game, with backup Chris Oladipo starting, not a single completion longer than 10 air yards. Ouch! Now, let's break this down with some in-depth analysis, because this isn't just bad luck, it's a full-blown identity shift that's cost us games. Remember the glory days? Under Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes, the Chiefs were the kings of the big play, leading the league in explosive gains, stretching fields, making defenses pay for mistakes. But 2025? Injuries piled up, starting with Mahomes' devastating ACL and LCL tear in Week 15 against the Chargers. That season ender not only sidelined our superstar QB, but flipped the script. Backups Gardner Minshew and then Chris Oladipo stepped in. But without Mahomes' magic, the offense ground to a halt. The O-line struggled with protection. Receivers couldn't get separation consistently, and the run game? Stagnant. Nagy pointed to mid-season peaks where things clicked. We really felt like we were at a peak level offensively, but it faded late with penalties, drops, and poor execution killing drives. Defenses stacked the box, dared us to throw deep, and we couldn't capitalize. Compare that to rivals. Teams like the Ravens or Seahawks racked up explosive plays weekly, turning close games into blowouts. Zooming into the stats for context, this hurts, but it's real. The Chiefs finished with around 5,283 total yards, but efficiency tanked. Dead last in 20-plus yard TDs, bottom in long runs. Rushing averaged just 4.2 yards per carry, with 15 TDs but few breakaways. Passing? Mahomes threw for over 3,500 yards in limited games, but the deep ball vanished. Partly protection issues, partly scheme adjustments post-Tyreek. Historically, Chiefs offenses under Reid averaged top 5 in points and yard from 2018 to 2022, with 30-plus explosives routinely. Post-Hill trade, 2022 still pop with Mahomes' MVP magic, but since, a slide. 2023 and 24 dipped, and 2025 hit rock bottom, scoring under 20 points in key losses, going 1-8 in one-score games. Trivia alert. This is the first time since the pre-Reid era we've missed playoffs multiple years in a row vibes, echoing the tough 2012-13 seasons before the turnaround. To bring it home, let's hear some voices, like fictional but spot-on quotes capturing the mood. Imagine Coach Reid post-practice. We got talent everywhere, but explosives win games. Matt's right. It's all of us, from scheme to execution. We'll fix this in the offseason, reload, and come back swinging. Or Chris Jones on defense carrying the load. Offense will get those big plays back. Mahomes healing up changes everything. This year's taught US grit. A fan like you, say Tom from KC. Man, missing those bombs hurts. Remember Hill's 80-yarders? But Chiefs Kingdom sticks together. Brighter days ahead. Even Nagy reflecting. We want to finish strong this week. Win for pride, then reset big. Looking ahead, folks, this offseason's massive. Mahomes rehabbing that knee, targeting mid-2026 return at worst. Predictions? High draft pick, maybe a speed receiver or O-line help. Free agency targets explosives. A dynamic back or deep threat WR. Implications huge. No playoffs means motivation fire. Expect Reed to tweak schemes, perhaps bring fresh blood to coaching staff. AFC West reload, but with a healthy Mahomes. Kelce deciding on return. Jones anchoring D. We're contenders again in 26, aiming for that three-peat window extension. Chiefs history reminds us. From Len Dawson's Super Bowl for heroics to Derek Thomas's sack records, Arrowhead's roar, loudest ever at 142 decibels, and rivalries like this Raiders hate, born in AFL days with epic battles. Iconic moments. Mahomes' no-looks. Kelce's records. Those parade celebrations. Pop culture. Taylor Swift at games boosted vibes, but football first. Wrapping up on a high note. Yeah, 2025 stung, but it's fuel. Tune in Sunday. Root loud for that W in Vegas. Finish strong. Chiefs Kingdom. Stay passionate. The Arrowhead always points up. Thanks for listening. Until next season, go Chiefs. Looking ahead, folks, this offseason's massive. Mahomes rehabbing that knee, targeting mid-2026 return at worst. Predictions? High draft pick, maybe a speed receiver or O-line help. Free agency targets explosives. A dynamic back or deep threat WR. Implications huge. No playoffs means motivation fire. Expect Reed to tweak schemes, perhaps bring fresh blood to coaching staff. AFC West reloads, but with a healthy Mahomes. Kelce deciding on return. Jones anchoring D. We're contenders again in 26, aiming for that three-peat window extension. Chiefs history reminds us. From Len Dawson's Super Bowl for heroics to Derek Thomas's sack records, Arrowhead's roar, loudest ever at 142 decibels, and rivalries like this Raiders hate, born in AFL days with epic battles. Iconic moments. Mahomes' no-looks. Kelce's records. Those parade celebrations. Pop culture? Taylor Swift at games boosted vibes, but football first. Wrapping up on a high note. Yeah, 2025 stung, but it's fuel. Tune in Sunday. Root loud for that W in Vegas. Finish strong. Chiefs Kingdom. Stay passionate. The Arrowhead always points up. Thanks for listening. Until next season, go Chiefs.